We have a very special guest in our studio, one that can teach you what you need to eat in order to keep your body healthy and trim. I'd like to welcome holistic health coach Minh Nguyen.
Hi.
Welcome to Primetime.
Thank you.
Okay, show us what we need to do, and it already smells good just coming out of this table. It's making me hungry.
Well, there's a couple of tips that you were asking nutritionally for the year that I can kind of give people. One is really like when people eat, when you make your food, just know what you're eating. That's number one. Like if you know what you're eating, then you feel a lot better about just your diet program and not following any fad diets out there.
Yeah.
So that's one tip that you can always carry around. Two, just add a new like fruit and vegetables that you haven't tried. You know, go to the store and get something that's seasonal, something at the farmer's market or something that you've never tried before, and find a recipe to make it delicious and good to your repertoire for the week.
And by the way, folks, Minh has cooking classes for couples and singles on how to cook healthy and have a nutrient-packed foods and not compromising taste at all. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's all about flavors and using real whole foods to make that flavor.
And so is most of your teaching like eating whole foods?
Eating whole foods, but knowing what you're eating. Okay. That's more like what the food does for you. Right. So a lot of my class, I talk about like conquering any disease. So we have like a book club in my class called Minh's Healthy Kitchen, and then people read it and understand actually all the foods that they're making. They're helping conquer like the top 5 diseases that's going on.
Like Alzheimer's, cancer?
Yep, Alzheimer's, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, all these things that you can actually just eat the food and prevent all that stuff from happening.
I love it. Well, what do you have here? What are some easy things that we can do now?
The last tip that kind of overall is really like just trying to make a sauce or a dressing, something that you know will help you. Like let's say right now everyone has, whether they're getting colds, flu season, all that stuff. And so I love, like, what I recommend a lot to my my clients and everything is garlic. Garlic has amazing immune boosting, antiviral, antibacterial. I mean, it fights.
Yeah, it
like
also makes you not kissable. What can you do for that?
Yeah, that too.
Especially if you're Jenny McCarthy, you go around kissing everybody.
At least you're not getting sick, right?
Right, that's true.
So
you're healthy, but you don't got a date.
So people don't want to like eat raw garlic, but if you kind of put it in with food, like making a great raw pesto, then and put all the antioxidant stuff in there. Like right here, I have goji berries. People now know about it's a superfood. Like people know the high antioxidant properties of goji berry. Amazing for the eyes and everything. One of the highest.
And what is this? Is this dates?
This is sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes, and it's important actually. Like the organic one has like 3 times as much as the non-organic, because the non-organic has like the pesticides and herbicides and all that stuff that's in there. And then this, especially if you are lactose intolerant, this is nutritional yeast.
What is that?
It actually tastes like cheese, Parmesan.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, you can smell it, and it actually smells like. It's nutritional yeast.
It does smell like cheese.
Yeah, and loaded with vitamin B's, great for like vegetarians. So if they don't want to eat like any dairy product and it's sensitive to dairy.
There's no fat in that either, right?
No, there's not that much fat.
Protein?
In there. Yeah, it's protein. Yeah, a little protein. And then like nuts, like raw nuts, which is like eating foods. I recommend like eating foods that look like you know what they're good for you by looking at what it looks like. Like this kind of looks like what?
A brain.
Oh, okay. Well, I just smashed my brain.
On the floor. I could say something funny, but it might not be politically correct, so I won't say it.
Walnuts, pecans, they look like brains, and they're actually one of the highest omega-3s of the nuts and great for the brain. And so all these things you can put in there. Like there's other things like turmeric, which is amazing, one of the highest anti-cancer fighting properties. You probably can't smell it, but...
Yeah, I can now smell. I love that.
Yeah, like if you look at it, like if I cut it and you look inside of it, like what does that look like inside? What does that remind you of?
Brain again? I don't know. Brain, is that always the right answer?
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe from that far distance.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like actually inside of a bone marrow.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, see, well, that's what I wanted you to say.
Okay.
But it has high anti-inflammatory, one of the highest properties.
Turmeric. And so how would you incorporate that in your cooking?
You put it in dressings or sauces or anything like that.
So do you cook your sauces or do you blend it so it's raw?
I blend it so it's raw, so I don't cook it. Usually I cook some of them that are allowed to be cooked, but most of the time.
Because you have more nutrients. It doesn't kill the nutrients.
It doesn't kill the enzymes and the nutrients. Like garlic, the properties, the health healing properties on it, it's only good raw, unfortunately. Like when you bake it, even though it's great spread on toast and everything, and on pasta, but you actually kill a lot of the entire properties. Enzymes.
So you use this process.
So I make a raw pesto. Okay. Yeah, and obviously, you know, herbs are amazing for you as well. Basil, cilantro, I mean, any of that stuff. So I can just put the fresh basil in there. I can just put even goji berries. People don't think about putting other like berries and stuff like that in cilantros. I mean, in sauces, but you can do that to get it in. You can put garlic, obviously.
Are you going to make us some sauce right now?
Yeah, I mean, I made already a little quick one, but I can show you how easy it is.
Okay.
If you want like an easy way to, you know, not to make too much mess in the kitchen.
What are you going to do with the sauce? Put on pasta, which I would gain weight. I would be about 20 pounds. What would you do with
you can have to be creative. Like you can make pasta out of zucchini. You can.
I use spaghetti squash.
Yeah, you can use spaghetti squash. You can eat it with vegetables. You can eat it with.
You could put this on chicken.
Put it on chicken. Put it on fish.
Do you eat protein?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yes, yeah. You have to know. Like it goes back to my first tip. Know what you're eating.
Okay.
Know why it's good for you.
Okay, I'm gonna taste this.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, go ahead. This is what the finished product is.
That tastes so good.
Yeah,
Did you put salt in there, or is that the yeast?
No, that's nutritional yeast.
Okay, I'm using my different.
Yeah, so you just put all this stuff in here. You food process it, and then
good.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this way you can eat raw garlic and keep yourself healthy without.
That is so good, folks. And you put nuts in there too?
I put nuts in there. Yeah.
Okay, so where can we go to find your recipes? And how? Let's pull up your website so people know how to find you.
menslivingtree.com.
Men's Living Tree. Yeah. There we are.
So
there you are. And by the way, you should sell the sauce. I would buy this.
Okay, I'm working on that. I'm trying to
working on it.
But you can just jar it and it lasts for a week or two.
In your refrigerator.
Yeah, and you'll go through it. Trust me, you'll go through it.
I want that.
Yeah, okay. I'll bring one over since we're neighbors.
We didn't tell them that. It pays to be my neighbor. Well, this is great, man. Thank you so much. And again, you cook for a lot of people and you show a lot of people how to cook healthy without compromising taste. That is excellent. That is excellent.
Thank you.
Love it, love it. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers before we sign off?
Be healthy.
Be healthy. No time like the present. Yeah. No excuses. Boost your immune system.
Enjoy your life.
Get fit. Thank you, man.
Okay.